guys, what's up? Welcome to Love Inspired Tags. My name is Jamie and this is my channel. So my channel has been primarily used for my reselling adventures. However, lately I have became a beauty influencer with Farmasi. So I thought I would add some videos here as well. I have been a beauty influencer with Farmasi for probably about 2 months, I want to say, maybe a month and a half, 2 months, somewhere around there. So I've had a lot of time to play with the makeup and experiment with things, and I have learned that I really like this makeup. So that is why I am doing another video today. My last video, it was kind of like my first impression of the makeup. And today I'm going to do my actual face and show you what that looks like. So let's get started. So first I am going to take a wipe and I'm just gonna wipe my face down. These are not the Farmasi wipes, though I do need to try those out. I have not tried them out yet, but these are just a wipe that I got from Walmart, probably. I don't know. So I like to wipe my face down, make sure it's fully clean to apply a good face. I should have a headband on, but it's okay. All right, so after I do that, I let it dry off a little bit. Okay, and then after I let it dry, I use the REVERSIST eye cream from Farmasi. All of these are going to be from Farmasi, except for the wipes. And I just dot it. Now you should use this. Twice a day, so in the morning and then before you go to bed after you wash your makeup off. So I dab that on there, and then after that I use the face cream, and I just dab it, boop, 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 and massage it right into the skin. You can get it nice and hydrated. And then we want to get it down on the neck. We want to let that dry. As you can see, my face is nice and hydrated. Okay, and now I'm gonna go right into the priming stuff. So I'm gonna start off with the eye primer that I have. If you can see it. And what you do with this one, be very careful if you get this, because the first time I used it, it stuck to my finger, and it, like, when I pulled my finger out, it plopped out. So just a warning. So I carefully take my finger out. So this is the eye primer, and it's gonna help your eyeshadows go on nice and smoothly and prevent it rubbing off and creasing. So basically it's promoting longevity. And my eyebrows need to be done, so just excuse them. I'm kind of trying to grow them out so that I can have them reshaped, because when I get them done they get pretty thin. So I've been trying to stay strong and kind of get some growth happening there so that I can just add a new shape to them, you know, make them more shapely. But because my eyebrows are actually like this thick, so I got a pretty good eyebrow to work with if I can just have the self-discipline to wait it out while it grows. It takes a long time to grow back too. So then next what I do is I use the VF Pro Camera Ready Primer, and I put this everywhere else. So I just dab it again like I did with the moisturizer, and I just put it everywhere else other than my eyelids, because I've already primed them, so I don't need to prime them again. Oh, I need a little bit more over here. Yeah. When you use this stuff, you can see how it's really setting your skin. Like, I can't tell here, because of the light shining on my face still looks kind of shiny, but it does kind of like mattify it and get it ready for your makeup. I don't like the, I have this weird thing with like certain like feels and textures and stuff where like I feel like I can't breathe if it feels like sticky or, you know, whatever. It's not sticky, it's just like has this feeling that I don't, it's not that the product is bad, I'm not saying that, I'm just saying I'm very sensitive when it comes to like textures and stuff like that. So sorry if I started sounding weird. After that's done, I move on to my foundation. So what I use is I use their BB cream in light to medium. I mean, this is really good coverage. So they have another one which goes with the primer. It's the VFX Camera Ready foundation, but I actually really like the BB cream, so I haven't gotten the other stuff because I'm pretty satisfied with this. Maybe when I run out of this, I will get the other stuff, but for now, I'm happy. Okay, so let's apply our foundation. As you can see, this stuff, the coverage is just amazing. Like, this is one of the reasons I love this makeup. Oh, I try not to get it on my eye. As you can see, I'm just gonna do half my face. And you can see there's a massive difference, right? It really does a good job in evening out the tone of my skin, making it all one color. So there you go, there's one side, and then my natural side. So yeah, I really like this stuff. So now I'm gonna let's move on to the other side. I like to pat it a lot. Like, I don't know if everybody does this, but I pat it for a good bit just to make sure it's all nice and even. I don't know, I guess I feel like it sets it a lot better if I just keep patting it. So it dries it faster. I don't know. Well, I just like to pat it. Okay. So there is the full face of the BB cream. Full face. We're gonna go into concealer. So I use full coverage, the liquid concealer, and I don't know what color this is. That's the one thing I hate, is that they don't really label their stuff very well, if I'm being honest. So liquid concealer, I think it's the lightest shade. So I'm gonna say it's the lightest shade, and I've tried this. I actually have, all right, so let's say this is the lightest shade because I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I also got the concealer in the lipstick, but I don't like it. So I think, so my mom does this. I think she likes the lipstick. She likes it like this. I don't like it like that. I like the liquid. So we're gonna do the under eyes. This is where I do my, and then I do my forehead. We go a little bit down the nose, a little bit right here, and then right here. So that is where I put my concealer. And then what I do is I buff it out. So I'm gonna start up here on the forehead. I know that some people are overwhelmed with what to do with some of these products, like especially if you're not used to, you know, makeup, like if you're just used to the basics. So you kind of like doing the, that looks weird, don't it? I'm gonna cover up the lips a little bit. Doing concealer. A lot of people ask, like, when do you put the concealer on? Do you put it on before? Do you put it on after? And I know people who do it both ways. I prefer going over your foundation. And when I first started, I did not know how to do it either, obviously, when I started using concealer. But this beauty blender is magic because it just blends it right on in and it makes it look really nice. So it kind of lightens up the under eye area and adds a little bit more dimension to your face. And then after I do that, I go in with the transparent finishing powder. And what I do with this is I go and I put it on the places that I put my concealer. And yeah, it looks a little funny, but we'll fix that. So put it up here. And you can use a brush. You don't have to. So this is Farmasi and it comes with this little sponge pad and you don't have to use this. You can use the brush, but I don't mind using this. So then put it all around. Also, if you're oily, this helps to see, again, it's powder, so it's like I can't talk, can't breathe. This helps to set your concealer and it also helps to combat like your oiliness, and that I'm oily, so this stuff is great. So yeah, it looks funny right now, but we'll get it. Okay, so we're gonna move on. I'm gonna do the eyeliner. I love this eyeliner. You have to have a brush. I'm using my Unique brush. I used to sell Unique. I loved Unique as well. But I use the gel. So the KAJAL, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, gel eyeliner. If you don't have the right brush for it, then it could be difficult. So you want to make sure you have a brush, but I use it a good bit. And what you do is you just tap it in there. Okay, you just want to get a little bit on the ends. Then I'm going to bust out my mirror because last time I tried to do this on the camera and it was horrible. And then you just kind of pat it along the line, or like not everybody uses this on their waterline. So maybe you use it a different way. But if you want a good eyeliner for your waterline, this is it, man. This will last all day, all day, all day. It's great stuff. And you don't need to dip it in twice. When you dip it in once, you can do both eyes with it. So I used to dip it in twice, but you don't need to do that. So yes, there is the eyeliner. Great stuff. Love it. Really easy to use. You just need a good brush for it. Okay, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get rid of some of this white translucent powder. So I'm just gonna buff it in. This is a different beauty blender than the one I had before. This is specifically for powders. So we just want to clean up. All that white. Okay. We just want to pat it in there, make sure it's nice and good, and then get rid of any excess. And I'm just gonna go like this, kind of brush anything off. What I'm gonna do is I'm moving forward into eyeshadows. I have gotten the 2 of the eyeshadow kits so far. I got the Vintage Season and the Sunset Kiss. The Vintage Season looks like this. You get a little. So the Vintage Season looks like that with those colors. And Sunset Kiss looks like this. Oop. So still had the plastic in. Oh, look, you can see what I'm using to prop up my phone. So I'm gonna go in with this middle color right here. Don't you hate when you get your eye? So I am by no means a professional makeup artist, so don't hate me for how I do my makeup. I simply just, you know, I just have loved makeup, and I've worn it basically since I was 12, so I've got a good 20 plus years experience with makeup. But I think the way people do makeup changes, like the trends and stuff, so you're constantly learning things, constantly. So I really like this color. This is, I don't know if I said it, but this is from the Vintage Shadow. So I'm using, again, the middle one. I just do things the way I like them. There's no rhyme or reason for me. I use some of the tips that I see other people do, and I learn, but by no means am I a pro. I'm gonna go in with the Sunset Kiss, which is this middle one right here, just to give it a little lighter. And I'm gonna put this more down at the bottom. So, gonna get it to blend in a little bit. Yeah, so this one is from the other. So I'm using 2 different colors. I'm using the colors from 2 different kits, I should say. I like to mix and match like that. I don't have all the kits. I think there's like there's 2 more that I need to get, but the other ones are like a black, silver, and white, I think. And the other one is, I think, more like browns, but I really like these. I really like these colors. So now I'm gonna go and take this one right here from the Sunset Kiss. And I'm just going to kind of lighten up these corners a little bit with this one. It's not too huge of a difference, but I probably could have did the other one. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It looks good. All right. So that is that. I tried to go on YouTube this morning and try to watch tutorials because I wanted to find some, because I'm buying some more new makeup today, and I wanted to find some, it's so overwhelming because there's a lot of different eyeshadows. So I wanted somebody to sway me, and I could not find any, but like, it seems like everybody does like this really subtle look, and I really like a lot of emphasis on my eyes. I feel like it's my best feature on my face. So I was like, hey, I think I'll do a video. Maybe people are looking for more color, more pop on their eyes. So now from here, I don't do my mascara yet. I go in with my, now I lied. I am sorry for lying. I actually, I'm using a bronzer from Wet n Wild. I use it a lot. So it's the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer Sunset Striptease. As you can see, I love it. I use it a lot, and then oddly enough, it just broke. So there's that. Okay, it was just fine until this line. So I go in and I'm gonna do my contouring now. So underneath my cheekbones, and underneath the chin. And I kind of just like dab on up here. Okay. And then I come back over here and start on this side. And come down. Dab on up here. So there we go. Oh, also, it doesn't really matter with my nose because I don't feel like any contouring is going to calm this baby down. But if I think about it, I'll contour the nose as well. Make it look a little bit slimmer. All right. So, I mean, it looks better, right? I mean, it does kind of look slimmer on the video. I do have blush. Farmasi blush, so we'll use that today. This is the blush that I have. It is called Tender Blush On, I believe. Tender Blush On. So it's that one, and we'll go ahead and do this right above the bronzer. And you can kind of see some of my translucent powder, and I just go over that and clean it up because you could see like the line coming over, but this will clean that up, and it'll still keep my eyes nice and light underneath. Kind of get rid of those bags. Now I am almost done. I just have to do my mascara. I'm going to use Zen, excuse the makeup. Zen. Everybody, this seems to be a favorite amongst the beauty influencers, so I had to get it. But I also have another one. It's called like, it's called the, you know what, because I need to use a mirror. It's called Extreme Curl, and that one is good as well for curling your lashes. It doesn't give you a lot of volume, but it's great for the curl. This one I believe is more, don't quote me because I don't know, but I think they say this one is more for volume, and so yeah, that's why I like this one, because I actually like, I would prefer more volume over length. Because I don't mind the length of my lashes. So I'm really looking for volume when I do mascara. Also, I'm pretty picky when it comes to mascara, and this is actually really good. Like, I've had some mascara, I won't name names, but it might be Urban, you know, that I tried, and they have a good reputation, right? But one of their mascaras was so dry when I bought it, and I thought, oh well, it'll loosen up, you know, because sometimes you get mascara and it is kind of dry in the beginning, but then it becomes more, you know, easier to put on, like, if that makes sense. But that one never did, and I was pretty mad. And I will tell you, my favorite mascara is Superhero by It Cosmetics, and the only reason I tried the Urban one was because Sephora never had the Superhero one. It was constantly out of stock when I went. So I asked one of the girls that worked there what is comparable, because I love that mascara, the Superhero one. And so she pointed me to the Urban one, and it was awful. And then from there, I was like just really discouraged about mascara. And I've also tried the Better Than Sex mascara. I was not a fan of that either. I am a fan of this. This is good. And you know what else? What makes it so great is that it's more affordable, especially if you become a beauty influencer. So there we go. There is my look. I just have to get rid of that. I just have to get rid of this mark that I did on me. Look at that. I'm gonna undo everything I did, yo. Whoa. That's okay. We'll fix it. It'll be fine. How's it looking? Okay. So there we go. There is my finished look. I am really impressed with this makeup, especially for the price. I mean, oh, you know what? I should put some lipstick on. Well, let me leave without putting me. Let's do a full. If we're gonna do a full face, we need to do a full face. So all the lipstick I have is this one. I do have samples, but they're in my purse. I do have some samples here, but I also have this. So let's go ahead. Let's do this one. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually use the eyebrow liner, which I also do, guys, have I also have this, the brow design, and I use it sometimes, but it really, I'm not used to my eyebrows being like, it makes them just pop more, and I'm not used to it. So I'm not going to do it today. If you want to see it, if you want to see what it looks like, I'll tell you what color I have. So this color right here is, I don't know, because again, they don't label their stuff. So if you want to know, ask below and I'll find out for you. But as you can see, it's the perfect shade for my color hair. So if you have like a reddish, blondish, brown like hair, this one would work for you. Like, and if your eyebrows are like my color. So moving on, lipstick. So I'm going to use the eyebrow liner for my lip liner. And I know that's weird, but I don't like the lip liner that they sent me. So we're going to try this out. I think I did this in my other video. And I really, like, this is one of the things I'm going to do today is I'm going to get new lip liners. I'm going to get... So I always struggle with lip liners. Oh, don't talk, Jamie. Hold on. I struggle with lip liners because, like, do you put it on top? I should have moisturized my lips. I also have, Farmasi also has a lip conditioner lipstick, and I recommend that as well, and I should have used it, but it's in my purse and I didn't think about it. It's not in front of me, so, because I carry it with me. But for lip liner is, I don't, like, I always get scared to put it above to make my lips look bigger. Like, some people are so comfortable with doing that, and I'm like, I don't know. What if people think I look like a clown? So we're gonna just, how's that look? Like, when I was in middle school, this was the style. It was to do like a brown and then kind of have like a neutral nude lip gloss over it. Okay, so this we're gonna use, it's called Love Secret, and I don't really remember what color it is because I've been using the lip samples, and the lip sample that I love is in my purse, so I'm just gonna use this, see what happens, right? Okay, let's try it. I'm gonna use my mirror. Oh, that is dark. Okay. Yeah. So did I mess up? Honestly, the lip liner kind of made my lip look kind of dirty with this. It always happens. I get this stuff on my teeth. But then it only happens once because it dries. And then I'll have to worry about it again. Okay. How's it looking, guys? What you think? Okay. Why don't we put some concealer on it and see if we can make kind of like a more dimensional lip. But yeah, it's really looking good with my shirt, I think. Matches pretty good. All right, let's try a little dab. Now this is where it might go rogue. Here we go. You know what I should have done? I should have used the stick concealer. And I didn't get any of on there, so no worries. I know that. Because I was worried. I'm like, oh great, I got it on. But I didn't, because it dries matte. So what do you guys think? Kind of add a little bit, it kind of tones down the color a little bit. I don't know, I think it looks pretty good actually. There. So what do you guys think? Do you approve? Does it look good? Do I look drastically different? Because I think I do. If you, hopefully I don't have on my teeth. Okay. If you love this stuff, please feel free to check out my website. I will put my Farmasi link below. if you want to become a beauty influencer, you are more than welcome to contact me. I will put all my details below. And if you just want to follow me, you know, on my channel. On my channel, I share things like this now, and I also share my reselling journey, which I haven't posted about in a while. I've been going to school, and I've kind of been putting my reselling stuff on the back burner, kind of, sort of, like I just haven't been working it as hard, so I don't have a lot of content for that, though I am still actively working my business. I'm done now with school. I have gotten my degree, and so just my associates, and I'm moving on to my bachelor's, but right now I'm taking the rest of the year off for the holidays and to focus on my Poshmark business. So if you would like to follow me, I would love it. So if you like this video, please give it a like, and I will catch you guys next time. See you later. Bye. I forgot to mention time locker. So setting spray, don't forget. All right, guys. See you later.